And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for session 3 of Dragonlance. As you can see, we got a new person back at the table. We're excited to have you back, Sim. Yes, thank God. It seems like you're always working. Every time I talk to you, it's like 1,000 hours of overtime. Yay! We're cheering for you, new girl. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I lost all audio. God damn it. Alright, can you guys hear me? I tried to put in my other earbud and it just decided to turn off, I guess. Oh. And OBS also is not picking up my Zoom volume again. What is going on here?
What is going on?
There we go. Meh. Alright, there we go. Now we got sound.
And just by me complaining, all was solved.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I just need you to bitch more, Royal.
Well, since that's one of my 3 core personality traits.
There you go. Now
I
let's
don't know.
your background.
God damn it. Forgot to hit the save button. Hold on. So, sim and sim. Okay, there you go. You should be able to reload your Roll20 and have access to your character sheet.
Okay.
Right now, it's just going to be a blank token, but whenever you do get a portrait art, just send it over to me and I'll update your token.
Alrighty, Aphrodite.
Who?
There I am. Is it? It's the one, just the generic little token thingy. Okay.
Yep.
I think we're good.
All right. So, who here would like to recap?
I think it's Blink's turn, because I think I did it last week.
You sure did.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we picked up at the tavern last week where we learned that the dragon armies are being controlled by an evil guy that I totally remember the name of, but I just am afraid to mention.
Dragon High Lord Verimond.
Well, if you're just gonna say it out loud. We
At least she tried. It's Verminard.
I know the logo. I don't know the name. We then, I believe, left the tavern to go meet. Was it Jacques? Was that who we met? The blacksmith?
Jacques.
No.
That's not the blacksmith.
No.
Jacques is our contact. It was
Dvalin.
Dwarf.
Dvalin. Yeah, we met Dvalin, where we commissioned a few things before heading to meet up with our contact, but slipping into the sewers to meet up with my cooler contacts, where I may have used a drow as a bargaining token to have a heartfelt moment with an old lady breaking into our house. to come back to find a horde of dead bodies inside the Thieves Guild before slipping into the sewers and getting spooked by a ghost. Thanks for that. Giving me trauma.
You have gained fear of ghosts.
And we then went to Jacques' place after escaping from the sewers. Jacques pretty much asked us to fight against the impending forces, so we don't just get kind of wiped out. That's kind of what I gained from that. And I think both Gemini and Blink had some personal conversations with Jacques. Yeah, am I missing anything? It's been a long week.
Oh, that's
No, I think that's
pretty
it.
pretty to the T.
Yeah, I think we ended our session leaving to go to the blacksmith is where we left off next morning.
Yes. You are given a horse-drawn carriage, 2 horses and a horse-drawn carriage. More of a wagon, really. It doesn't have the top covering, but it can hold a lot of stuff.
All right.
So, as you are all getting ready to head out, right, Jace was assisting you with carrying your luggage and loading up the wagon, which is full of provisions and basic camping equipment, seeing as you're not going to be inside of a city for much longer. She comes around to the front of the carriage and hands you the reins to the horses. Which one of you is going to be driving?
Well, I think, are we taking the carriage now, or are we going on foot to the blacksmith first?
Yeah, taking carriage to the.
To the blacksmith.
Oh, you're fine. You can go on foot if you want, but you'll have to walk back and then leave with the carriage.
How far is it? Oh, we're in the high.
Yeah, you're in the high city. It's
Yeah,
going to be about an hour walk from here.
I'll look over at Blink. Do you know how to drive horses?
That's a good question. I'm decent at it.
I'll say with your knowledge of tracking and whatnot, you've had experience with multiple forms of transportation. So I won't impose disadvantages on your checks, but you won't get any advantages.
I'm decent, are you?
I don't think I've ever actually, worked with horses attached to carts like this. Ridden horses, not wagons, though.
Not the wagon's easy part.
How wide is the bench? Can 2 people fit on it?
Yeah, easily 2 people. It's 5 feet wide.
I think we'll both ride up in the front, and I'm just gonna watch it, see how he does it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the reins and give it a flick after we're all loaded up.
Have a safe journey.
Are you coming with us, or are we meeting up with you after?
We will find our own way out of the city. Do not worry. You will hear from us soon.
Stay safe.
And you as well. She gives you a bow and heads back into the mansion.
I mushed the horse and give
Yeah,
the
handling
reins
check.
a slight crack. Animal handling? Alright.
I'm gonna cast.
That was acrobatics. I apologize. That really animal handling.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
You said you rolled acrobatics?
There we go. I rolled animal handling. 24.
24. Okay, yeah. You crack the whips, making sure not to actually hit the horses, and the horses respond in kind by beginning to mush. You very easily navigate them around the corners and the twists and turns of the upper city streets to eventually make yourself to the overcast, heading back into the lower city. You notice that the guards from last night are no longer present. There doesn't seem to be any force of defenders in the upper city anymore.
They all really left.
Not surprising. We were told they would.
We have to warn someone.
Who'd you like to warn?
I feel like the people should know they have a chance to escape, but just cause a panic, won't it?
How would we spread the word so quickly?
Word of mouth can go a long way.
The town crier has got to be miles from here.
I just wish there was something we could do. But we are no match even for the events that we have faced so far.
Perhaps the best thing we can do now is to move forward, to not get slowed down.
Right. Of course.
How do you know this dwarf, anyways?
The blacksmith.
Yes, you had a pre-existing relationship, no?
I met them yesterday. He was
He's so willing to give a stranger a handout. Interesting.
he was in trouble, he asked for help. Can go a long way.
Well, I suppose.
Have you ever just performed an act of kindness?
Sure, all the time. But I don't. I'll get back to you on my answer.
It took me a while to learn that one too. As we go to the city, are there the people still like out and about as they normally would be, or is there any sense of? Does anyone have any idea like about the ransacking that's about to happen on the city?
Just a normal day in town. People are going about doing their daily business. See kids playing in the streets. People going out to get their daily chores done. See people going shopping so they can get dinner ready for the night. Just a normal, uneventful day. It's not cloudy. It's a little sunshiny today, which betrays the truth of the events of the future that will soon fall upon this town.
There are quite a lot of people here still.
They have no idea. Let's get to the
Perhaps
blacksmith.
someone could be paid to spread the word?
Probably. Let's get to the blacksmith. There's a whole group of them. They might know more. Know who to talk to. Suppliers.
It's worth a shot.
Thanks. As you begin to solemnly make your way meandering through the streets, making sure you don't hit nobody or run into any other wagons, both of you roll me a d20.
Flat?
Roll a d20.
7.
15.
Nah, it's too early. All right, continue.
It's too early. Great.
I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say the first roll I made was a 20, so that's all you need to know.
Solid. Just keep making our way to the blacksmith, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
If Gemini doesn't have anywhere to stop, I'm not stopping.
Excellent. So, both of you notice that with the horses, even though they're pulling a lot of weight behind them, it takes you no more than 15 minutes to make it from the upper city to just outside the trade gate where the Hammer Strike Forge is, and where you can see all the forge smiths are currently at their work. The morning shift, anyway.
Is he there?
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage. Fuck, I was 18 and a 2, so that's a 7.
Good thing it's really easy to see a dwarf. Yeah, he is currently yelling at a bunch of what appear to be newly hired apprentices. Don't even have soot on their aprons yet, but looks like he's instructing them on how to properly bend metal without, breaking it. You just gotta heat the metal, then you got to hammer at it. You can't just break it over the anvil, boy. Right, sir. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. Be sure you do. Now go.
I'll jump off the cart and walk over to him kind of hurriedly.
Ah, lass, it's good to see you again.
I'm glad that you're here, Devlin. Listen. Have you noticed any guards recently?
Not to sound crass, but I don't really try to notice guards at all. So, no, not really. Don't go out of my way looking for them anyhow.
This will sound a little crazy and doomsday, but there is something coming to destroy the city. You need to leave.
Roll a persuasion check. This would normally be at disadvantage, but seeing as you have fostered a relationship with this character, it will not be.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure. Guidance all you want.
Oh, okay. So that's already a dirty 20 plus 3, so 23.
You did 20? Alright. Really? You're certain?
I'm certain. The guards and the upper part of the city are empty. There is an army that is massing that will arrive here within, I believe it was tonight.
Cowards.
I agree.
Can't evacuate a city in 24 hours. That just isn't possible. Shite.
I do not know if spreading the word will just cause hysteria. But we need to get people out.
Aye. As much as we can, anyhow. Leave the... Oh, sorry. Leave the situation to me. I'll gather some of my close friends and we'll see how many we can save. Do you know where this threat's coming from?
Just as a reminder, DM, was it to the east?
They were coming from the east, heading west.
Okay. They're coming from the east. Most likely going to collapse on the western gate.
All right. I'll have to convene with the others, but... Well, we'll have to try something.
What can we do to help?
Let's not worry about that right now. Let's talk about why you came here. You needed to pick up your wares, right?
I did, and I was hoping I might hire you for a repair. And I'll pull out the sword I have with me.
Oh, lass, what did you do to the poor thing? Says as he grabs it.
Damaged it against some rocks, unfortunately. I was hoping it could be resharpened.
Mm. Yeah. Excuse me, check. The quality of this can I have been that great even before it was damaged. Are you sure you don't want a new one?
If this one could
I mean,
be,
sure, I could sharpen it, but it'll only last for so long.
that is fine. If it could be repaired, I would be grateful.
Very well. He calls over one of his apprentices and hands him the blade. Treat it kindly now. Be done in 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Go! Now then, I believe your friend ordered some arrows.
I'll look over to Blink. Is he with me or are you still at the cart?
Tending to the horses. I'm at the cart still.
How are you tending to them?
It's like petting them and, making sure they're calm. It's probably a busy street.
Make an animal handling check.
Cool. $14.
Okay. What you're doing does seem to be calming them down a bit, and with your knowledge and history with animals, you can tell that they definitely feel something's wrong. They're exhibiting signs of animals that would, the same signs that other animals would exhibit when a natural disaster is coming. Like how birds would flock away when a tsunami arises, or how animals would abruptly sit down and take cover when an earthquake suddenly happens. But this time they just look panicked. But fortunately, you are calming them down just enough to make sure they aren't bucking all over the place. That's when you hear Gemini call over to you.
I'll look over. I guess start walking over.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you requested some special arrows?
I did. How many have you made?
25.
Oh, that'll definitely
Call
do.
it a baker's dozen. Or a smith's dozen. Or Mark never really was my strong suit, you understand.
How much do
He
you weigh?
he unslings a quiver that he's been carrying the whole time and puts it onto your chest, just like shoves it into you. Just get out of here. You look poor and you're driving away customers.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, and do take care of the quiver. Take care.
And you as well.
Okay.
Please get yourself to safety before nightfall.
Make an insight check.
14.
The Valen has no intention of leaving the city. But you do know he was truthful, or at least have a feeling that he was truthful when he said he was going to do everything he could to get as many people out as possible. But he does not intend on making it out of the city. You just see it in his eyes as he just nods.
I'll just nod back at him. Collect my blade. How much for the repair?
Just get out of the city safely.
Take care of yourself.
Take care. Blink, did you add the arrows to your inventory already?
I haven't. Is there anything special about them?
Yes, actually. Add 25 arrows of walloping to your inventory.
Okay.
Oh.
These are heavy tipped arrows that look like if they were to hit the right spot would easily knock not only the wind out of somebody, but knock them down.
I'm not seeing arrows of walloping.
Make sure the magic is ticked on.
Okay. Still not seeing them.
I'll add them.
Gotcha.
Five. That's equipment. That's equipment. That's equipment. All right, reload your character sheet. You should see them.
Cool, cool. Thank you, thank you.
Mhm. While you're examining these arrows, you also take a quick peek at your quiver. Why don't you make an Arcana or investigation check?
Do Arcana. It's 13.
It's not difficult to tell. It's a not entirely common magic item, but it's you think you've seen one or two before. This is a quick second efficient quiver.
Ooh, I know exactly what that is. It makes life easier.
You are welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
I also notice you haven't been deducting your arrows when you've been shooting them.
Oh
not-
no.
I'm down 3.
Don't let me catch you like that again.
Uh-oh, Royal's
Anyways.
one of those DMs.
Only when it comes to magic arrows. Normal arrows, I don't really care. Now, if you're in a dungeon, obviously keep count, but outside of it, I don't care. Anyways,
Let's go find Sim.
Wait, it doesn't require attunement either. Nope.
correct. All right. So, what do you do once you get back into the wagon? Is there anything else you'd like to do before you leave, or
I stop and find a hyperactive child.
that is not difficult to do?
I
You
hand him a
definitely-
gold and say, "Tell everyone to leave the city. Danger's coming."
Ah,
And then I look at
I
Gemini
don't
and
know
say,
what this is.
"We tempted."
Should we?
you see him put the gold in his mouth, and he just has it in his teeth, and he's like, you start running around again.
Should we?
You see him running around waving his hands, and he just keeps since the coin in his mouth, you can't really quite understand what he's saying. But he's like, "Danger coming! Danger coming!"
Should we maybe
He'll
go?
definitely get attention.
Should we maybe go by the guard outpost and see if we can find Darcy?
We could. I also have to see a friend before we leave too.
Let's take care of that first then.
All right.
So you are heading where now?
Head to the old woman's house.
As we're going,
Alright.
just not to misjudge you or anything, but what kind of friend is this?
Oh, she's the one I robbed last night.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
It does not take you long to get there. The street's very straight from this point on. And you stop your cart directly in front of Weehan's apothecary. The sign says open.
Is there any reaction from Gemini when I stop here?
No, I think I knew this is where you were going last night.
Yeah, you figured that out before you left.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I told you not to kill her, or asked you not to kill her.
Yeah. So I pop inside. Is she there? Is she working?
Yep, she's actually with a customer right now.
Oh, wait in line.
Make a history check.
$19.
Yeah, that's unmistakable. This is that orc that you saw working the toll house at the trade gate.
The guard.
He's not in uniform though.
Well, I'm waiting. I'll kind of pop my head out and tell Gemini about this, but You may want to talk to him. I'm not too good with the law.
He talked to... Oh. He's in plain clothes?
Yeah.
Well, who is that?
He was working the toll gate for the Trader's Gate yesterday.
Oh, it's a
We
guard.
were looking for a guard.
Right. I'll step forward and... Kind of, are they like in the middle of a conversation right now?
Just in the middle of the transaction, but eventually he counts out all the coins and puts them onto the table. She thanks him, and he grabs his bag of what appears to be flowers.
Excuse me, are you...
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, I'm not normally approached like that. Just need a...
Apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. I thought you would have heard the
Oh,
door
no.
open.
It's my fault. I'm not very good with people. Is there something I can help you with, ma'am?
Are you a guard?
Does a 2 on deception pass your passive wisdom?
My passive insight? No.
Insight, yeah.
No.
No. What's a god?
What's a guard? Well, I am in need of a guard. I believe that the city is in danger. I was...
Oh, well, that's
hoping-
good, because I'm a god. Oh, crab nuggets. I
Why-
wasn't supposed to say that.
Why are you lying about that?
Oh, I didn't want to, ma'am. I'm not good at lying.
It's all right. Why are you lying?
Takes a step closer and bends down a little bit so he can whisper into your ear.
Because the boss lady's gonna gut me if I told anybody that we was leaving town.
The boss lady.
Yeah, boss lady's real scary.
Who's the boss lady?
Character names on the spot. Here we go. You ready to write it down?
Yeah.
Sir, S-E-R, Adriana, Darksbane.
Ironic. So you're aware then of what is happening? What is coming?
Where's the war?
Are you aware there's an army approaching?
There's an army?
Why do you think you're leaving?
The boss lady says the capital is recalling its soldiers for special military operation. I'm not really bright.
It's alright.
I just do what I'm told.
It's alright. What is your name?
My name's Gimpy.
Gimpy? It's alright, Gimpy. I will not tell the boss lady that we spoke. Where
Well, that's real kind. Thank you.
are all the guards? Have they already left the city?
No, there's a few of us scattered around, picking up supplies for the march that we's going on.
Where are you meeting?
Oh, we's meeting just outside the city. Oh, no, it's not quite a city. It's kind of the in-between of a town and a village. There's a few people there. What was I saying? Oh, right, the name of it was Vulgar.
Vulgar?
Vulgar. Yeah, that's the one. It's the road right outside the train gate.
Have we... That name sounds familiar. Have we heard that city before, that town before? Is that where we were supposed to go?
Yes, that is
Been
where you
there
were
a few
supposed to go.
times.
Interesting.
Boy, I remembers you.
He points at Blink.
Yous was the nice feller that gave me a tip.
Must have been someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Happens all the
I was
time.
gonna give yous the money back.
Shame.
You
Well,
look poor. I wanted to help you out.
if you find him, make sure you pay him back.
Oh well, I'm not very good at keeping other people's gifts. It it makes me feel a bit like I don't deserve it.
I'm sure you do, Gimpy.
Anyway, I should go get these flowers to the lass at the east gate before I head out.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
He very carefully steps around you, make sure he doesn't step on y'all's toes, and he bumps his head on the way out, but he closes the door behind him.
I'm going to approach the shopkeeper.
She was sitting there the entire time listening to that conversation.
As you've heard, you need to leave the city.
Sweetheart, I can't leave the city.
Do you know
This
what's
is my
coming?
home. I had a feeling.
Do you choose to stay here?
I do. I was
you have-
born here, and I plan on dying here.
Do you have protection? Do you?
Well, in case of emergencies, I do have a knife, but I can also concoct a few potions that are not quite helpful.
What type of potions?
Poisons. They're not very potent, though. But they should do in a pinch.
If things get too rough, there's a sewer right outside in the alley behind your house. You can slip down there. You should be able to hide away.
Thank you, dear. I'll be sure
Yeah.
to keep that in mind. Say, did the ring help your friend, like you said?
Oh, yes, it did.
That's good. That makes me happy.
She's outside talking to a guard right now.
I see. Well, you be sure to take care of her now. Don't need to go around asking other old ladies for their marriage rings, so you can save her again.
Best not. Please stay safe.
You too, dear.
I'm gonna walk out.
You do so. The guard seems to have started to walk away now.
We have
Gemini, if we're going to survive anything, we need some muscle. But there's not much that a high elf and a drow can do. We'll be laughed out of every village and town we go to.
I agree. We're not exactly the most intimidating pair. Though I'm not
No,
sure how much we
orcs.
should advertise what exactly I am. Not everyone
It's
is-
not too hard to tell.
She kind of like awkwardly adjusts the veil. Yeah, it doesn't do much.
The veil was actually repaired. It was resewn by Jace while you were sleeping.
Oh, so she's full garb again.
Yep.
Okay.
You just realized this just now, Gemini.
Yeah, because I thought I had like folded up and over, and she is quite talented. Do you know anyone that we could
Well, that was that guard that was at the tavern with us, but if all the guards have left, she's no longer an option.
Perhaps. I'm not familiar with the city. Is there somewhere that you go to hire muscle like this? Or
I could reach out to my contacts, but we know how that ended up last time.
I'm glad your contacts are still alive. No offense.
Yes. I'm afraid of what we might find down there.
I'm as well. What do we do? Just go to Vulgar and hope for the best?
It's true. Do you know where they keep all the strong people in the city?
Oh yeah, there's actually a strong people guild just down the street. Everyone there can bench at least 180 pounds.
That's a
You just
bunch
wait.
of-
They're just waiting for friends like at Home Depot.
If all the
Yeah.
guards, if all the guards are out of the city, no one's watching the jailhouse.
You want... You want to hire a lawbreaker?
I've had less trustworthy companions.
That's so fucking devious and unexpected. I love it. Go for it. I was not ready for that.
Alright. Worth a look, I suppose?
Just browsing the selections.
You make this sound like a store.
I mean, they're on display technically.
It's a people store.
People's- How much is that purse?
What you got in your pocket? I wadded up 20. Deal.
Alright, I'm gonna follow Blink's lead, 'cause he has never led me astray in the 2 days I've known him.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the I guess the
The-
brig, the jailhouse, the clink.
We're just gonna pretend this warehouse is the clink, as you call it. And as you suspected, yes, there are 0 guards posted anywhere on the walls or, from the sounds of it, inside. Make a perception check, both of you.
Are we still in the sunlight?
This is reliant on your ears, not your sight.
I think... Oh. Not disadvantage then. 16.
Blink.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my tab. Fuck. There it is. Okay, perception.
Yep.
$23.
Okay, both of you definitely passed the check. It was a 10.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job wasting those good numbers, guys. You know, jailhouses in general are pretty loud because people are like, "Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, this guy died. Get him out of my cell." Especially since there aren't any guards, you'd expect that people would be trying to break out, like a lot of banging, crashing, and probably dead people. But it is dead silent. Maybe these guards have disciplined these guys to such an extent that they've broken their wills, or maybe they're all gagged or something, but it is very quiet. You don't hear anything from the outside.
That is... not correct.
After you.
Oh.
I'm gonna like motion down towards the alley of cells.
I'll start walking.
As you open the door, it creaks and it just echoes throughout the entire building.
I'm not going to say anything or call out. I'm just going to start walking down the hall without any light.
Can I find a like compendium or a log or a journal of anything like why people are arrested?
Absolutely, yeah. Make an investigation check.
Do I see anything in the cells as I'm walking by?
I'll get to you in a moment.
18.
Yeah.
18? All right, yeah. You head over to what appears to be what would have been the guard on station letting people in and making sure people don't get out. And you see what you just described as a toll book, which would keep records of everybody that it comes in and everybody that comes out, when they go in, when they go out, what they did and what they did not do.
Does it have like a description of like what they are as well, like race?
Yeah, it would
and-
give general descriptions like that. What you
Okay.
looking for?
So actually, I'm just gonna walk along with Gemini, and whenever she like stops at a cell, I'm gonna like flip and read through like what they did and who they are.
Trying to
Okay.
find a military
I'll
mark.
say I'll say at the first cell. Let me roll a D100 real quick. This and that one. Okay. And perfect. All right. So you stop at the cell where it says that this was a half orc, large build, sentenced to death, to be sentenced to death. Anyways, he was on the equivalent of death row, and his crime was manslaughter. Killed 30 people before he was captured.
For manslaughter?
It was a pretty big accident.
You said was.
Yeah.
What do we see in the cell?
A corpse.
I'll step to the next one. Look in.
A corpse.
I'm just gonna keep walking down the cells and just clutching my amulet and just start giving prayers to the dead. Do we find anyone still alive in here?
Every single cell has a corpse in it. Each one killed in a different way.
Is it like mainly
Some
weaponry?
beheaded. Some were beheaded. Some were beaten to death. Some were bled to death. Some looks like they were asphyxiated. Some were drowned. It was a mass culling. Likely because the guards were no longer going to be able to keep the peace, they decided to keep the peace permanently by making sure they couldn't get out,
And based on
because they
the
weren't going to take them with them.
and based on the weaponry, it's pretty obvious it was probably the guards that did this. This isn't like light
Yes.
drow finesse weapons.
No.
These are
No. These were definitely brute cuts. No finesse.
this is barbaric.
And entirely unhelpful for our cause. I'm gonna shut the journal.
Saw a lot of good options in there too, Blank. There was a Goliath. He was arrested because he stopped the wagon from going down its path and tipped it over. That would have been helpful. I mean, the wagon fell on a kid and that kid died, but
Oh.
that was an accident, probably. What do you wish to do?
I'll turn, and once I get to the end and I've seen every cell, I'll just turn and start walking back to Blink. Where to now? If I'm trying to find
There's
the
only one
mercenary,
place to go.
well, if I'm trying to find the mercenary, I would think a bounty board or a tavern.
Could always use a drink.
I was gonna look over at one of the dead bodies. Yes, I suppose we could. I'm not a fan of the
Right.
last tavern we were at. Perhaps we should try a different one?
Perhaps. I don't know if we're accepted in that one anymore.
Fine by me.
You are not accepted in that one anymore.
Ban a million.
Following your lead.
Alright,
You are aware of a less exciting tavern that's maybe a few blocks, 3 blocks away from where you are right now. It's where nobility would have went if they were feeling cheeky and wanted to mingle with the commoners.
You know, with
So
all
it's a
the,
bit more high society.
with all the guards that are missing, any mercenary that knows how to sniff out coin will know this is a good time for work. People are bound to notice that the guards are gone.
Counting on it.
Right. Sorry. Following you.
Blink was not counting on it.
I don't question
Blink
it.
is in fact improvising as he goes. He does not know what the fuck is happening anymore.
Let's go to the tavern.
Yep. We're heading to
You
the
are
tavern.
there.
I'm gonna hitch up the horse, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
we don't need to hitch it up. It's on a cart, but
Do we see a
inside.
minotaur?
You do not see a minotaur. That'd be a weird thing to see in a tavern randomly.
Damn it, Sim, where are you?
Not in the city.
Oh, okay.
You do see a guy though, a bartender. He looks awfully familiar.
For
Kind of looks like the last bartender. Except this one has a curly mustache. And the other one just had a straight one.
I'm just gonna stop and see him. I was gonna turn to Blink. Oh, are we going to get jumped here?
I hope
As
not.
you say that, you look around. This bar is completely vacant except for the three of you. This guy's just busying himself cleaning glasses.
Sir, do you know anyone looking for work? We're adventurers getting ready to set off.
He points towards a bounty board right next to the fireplace.
I'm gonna take a stroll over there and take a look.
Y'all are able to see the map, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and move your characters.
I don't like this.
You shouldn't. Well, that's what makes it fun. For me.
Is this the front door?
Yeah, the front door's right here. Uh-oh.
Not able to put my token on the map.
Sigh here.
Sorry.
You gotta make the map a map layer.
I've the what?
So right click on the map, the right click and
I
click map
did
layer.
it.
There you go.
Why are there three of you?
I still don't see my character.
You're right there. Right next to Gemini.
I can see you.
I
I
don't see
can too.
anything.
You are blind, reload.
I did. Can you highlight my character? Oh, yeah, I don't see anything. That's not good.
Alright.
I don't see it
delete
either.
it. Add it again.
Blink
I
is
don't even see-
invisible. He blinked.
I don't even see Gemini.
Well, I see you added it again. Do you see it now?
Oh yeah, I don't see either of
I'm
them.
relaunching the session.
You don't see them either, Sim?
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
I'm refreshing.
I see the bartender. That's all I see.
Me too.
Bruh. Oh, that's not important. Anyways. You both head over to this point right here where there's a bounty board.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
What do I see? I'm just looking for anything.
See a bunch of those missing person posters. Again, all children. You see a few handyman jobs, people looking for someone to clean out their basements, swearing that they've seen giant rats or something like that. Fucking maniacs thinking giant rats are real. Probably just normal rats.
If there's some adventurous, somebody will take care of that.
Probably. But aside from that, you don't see any help wanted posters or any names being dropped.
Let's just go then.
I think we should just continue on with our original task.
I agree. Looks like all the adventurers have left too. Do you think that?
Agreed.
And I'll kind of glance over at the bartender. Do you think he'll send out the word, or do you think he already knows?
Something tells me he knows.
Right. Let's go.
Blink.
Mm-hmm.
You know Thieves' Cant correctly.
I do.
You hear him whistle, "Get the fuck out of my shop." I know what you did to my cousin. Get out. Get out now. Roughly. Might have thrown in a few colorful words.
I nod. To Gemini and start heading out.
Skadoosh. You're back on the city streets.
Just trying to add my token again. See if I can see it. I'm not seeing shit.
Can't see your token at all, even the one that's currently there.
No.
Can you? What map do you see?
I just see the city map.
Yeah, that's where we're at
Right.
now.
Try this.
I pressed the 2 front button. Do you see it now?
No. Nothing.
Layer token. It's on token layer.
Can you see anything, Sim?
I don't see any tokens on the map if there's supposed to be tokens on the map. Sorry. I was trying to see if I can place my little placeholder guy. I saw you ping.
Yeah, I can see pings. That's all I can see.
You see that?
Apologies. I can't see nothing.
Can you see that I placed a person? Me?
Oh yeah, I can see you.
I see like a MySpace
Yeah.
shadow person.
I don't
That's
see
not
my
on
character.
MySpace though.
God damn it, stop mitosising. You're
So
not
that's the
allowed
only
to
one I
do
can
that.
see.
It's fine. We don't really need the map. It's just there for reference.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think
It's
we're.
not really where I am. I just don't know how to take it back off.
All right. So, if I'm not mistaken, you are all heading for the trade gate to the road to Vulgar.
Yep.
All right. It's going to be about a 30-minute ride to get to the gate. What y'all doing in the meantime? What y'all thinking about?
I think Gemini's kind of people watching, looking at this scene, knowing what's about to happen.
Make an insight check.
Insight. Ooh, 19.
Just because you were given forewarning doesn't mean that you should be burdened thinking that you alone have this cursed knowledge. Because as you are driving or riding through the streets, you see the people are noticing something's off too. Like typically patrols would come through streets every few minutes, but there has been no patrols today.
Yeah.
So people are starting to not panic, but get concerned. See some community leaders gathering together, talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
These people might be caught unprepared for what's about to happen, but they won't be completely unprepared.
Yeah. Still, Gemini doesn't like it, but there's nothing. She knows there's nothing she can do, so she's just watching.
You also, I'll say with the 19, you hear something about some dwarf starting up a militia of volunteer forces,
All right.
preparing for whatever could have caused the guards to disappear.
That's it. Just people watches unless Blink says anything.
Does Blink say anything?
Oh, but just cold and calculated. Just head out, making sure I'm not running over anybody.
That is a very straightforward thing to do. But yeah, you make your way to the trade gate, which is unnaturally uncongested. Nobody's coming into the city. You do see a few people making their way out of the city with some bags on their back. Maybe
Do I see
they
those?
figured something was wrong and they were trying to evacuate.
Do I see those vendors that sold me the skin?
No.
Okay.
Wherever they are, they're probably long gone at this point.
Yeah, I just said no.
Right. You make your way through the gate and past the shanty town full of the homeless just outside the gate. And you are on the road to Vulgar.
So are you from
That-
this area?
Just a moment. That is when I need both of you to make a Arcana check.
So you're from this area of the city.
17.
are you from this area of the city? Come
There was a pipe bomb under the wagon.
That was
Yes.
the
Horse is a
words.
bomb.
15.
The horses were in fact bombs.
17.
15 and a 17.
Yep.
Alright. Let's start with Gemini. How familiar are you with magic items?
Magic items? Probably fairly familiar. It's been a while though.
Fairly familiar? Okay. They're not exactly common, so I'll say it's a little of a mystery to you, but Blink probably helps you figure it out. These horses should not be moving this fast, pulling a wagon of this size.
Ooh.
That's when both of you, just out of curiosity, look down to see what could be making them move this fast. And just the faintest glimmer of blue is on their horseshoes, glowing.
Incredible.
These horses have horseshoes of the Zephyr.
That is interesting. Our patron is investing quite a bit in a random pairing.
Better his money than ours.
As you're both heading down the winding road, you actually make your way up a slight hill where you can see the smoke from the army advancing onto the city. It's no more than a few hours away.
That's a lot faster than I expected.
They might hit before sunfall.
We need to go.
Let's get to it. And I'm gonna just make the horses go faster.
All right. Why don't you two talk amongst yourselves while I get an encounter set up?
Oh, he's
Surely
texting.
there's quite a bit to talk about.
You asked me,
Texting. No.
you asked me if I was from here.
Pressing buttons.
Yes. Oh, from this area.
No, I'm not.
Why did you come to the city?
I was trying to find someone. My home is not the small town, I presume. Well, especially in comparison to all this. And the head cleric of our temple there, he went out to get help, and he's been gone for about a year. I'm trying to find him.
What was his name?
Lyethel.
Haven't met him.
That's a shame. But our mysterious patron apparently has. But he's not here. But he's
Our
not here.
mysterious patron seems to know a lot about us.
you are uncomfortable by this.
Extremely.
May I ask why?
It's neat to know.
Fair enough.
It's definitely not weird that he called you by your first name and you never introduced yourself. Sorry, what?
And you said you are not from here, but you are very familiar with the city.
Once you've seen one city, you've seen them all. They all
That's
kind of operate like a hive.
I can agree with the hive, but not that once you've seen one, you've seen them all. They're all different with different people.
People are all the same when it gets down to it. They only care about
Like
one thing. They can only be persuaded one way. And they have their own motives.
Are you someone that believes in force or coin?
Whatever gets the job done. Coin over force. But it doesn't always work out that way.
I suddenly feel unsafe.
Mm. Oh no, you two are safe. You two.
Oh no, Sam. So,
I don't even know.
if you were to mistrust him so, why are you helping?
I don't mistrust him. I question his means of obtaining knowledge.
There are many magics that can show the truth. See through lies and see across vast distances.
You have to be careful saying that out loud.
Why is that?
Nim.
His-
Things like that haven't happened here in a long time. People don't like things that are not normal.
You mentioned that before, and I've noticed people's mistrust. Is magic really that uncommon?
On the surface, yes.
It's funny. Among the elves, it's... I don't want to say common.
I've seen a man lose his hands for the idea of him having a scroll.
I will keep that in mind. There's a lot that could... a lot of good that could come with magic. A lot
I'm
of bad
aware.
too.
Good people get taken away if you get caught.
That's...
A lot of good people.
that sounds like you're speaking from experience.
It's neat to know.
Of course.
It's I need to know.
On that note, we're gonna skip forward an hour.
Sure.
You both just by looking at the map that you were given would assume that this would be maybe if these horses didn't stop, a 12-hour journey. Not even almost 2 hours pass, and you can already see this the town over the hill. Not only have these horses been granted a magical swiftness of some kind, but they also seem to have a fairly unnormal amount of endurance as well.
We'll have to make sure no one goes running off with these steeds.
Good luck
Agreed, I
staying
doubt
on
we'd
them.
catch them.
I can't say I'm a fan of the card though.
You get used to it after a while.
Why don't both of you make perception checks for me?
Perception. Is this requiring eyes or ears?
Eyes and ears, so I will allow you to make it with a not advantage, but not disadvantage.
Thank you.
Dirty 20.
16.
What
Okay.
time of day is it?
It's I'm gonna say half past noon.
Midday.
Sure. You see, blank, a group of what appear to be men gathered around something that they just caught. Maybe it's a bunch of hunters that caught a wild boar, and they're like,
Hell yeah, good job, brother. We got the catch. Good job, yeah. Notice you got a nasty gash though. You might want to get that checked out by Ellie. Oh man, I don't like Ellie. She kind of weird.
this is heard by you, Gemini. Can't quite make them out because it's so fuzzy once it gets a certain distance, but
Yeah, just the sunlight just hurts my eyes.
But eventually, seeing as you need to slow down your approach, otherwise people are going to question why your horses are moving at 100 feet every 6 seconds. You slow down just enough to see what they caught. That's not a boar. It's got horns, though. It looks like a lady.
I can't see it, but I'll kind of like cock my head up in.
That's curious.
That doesn't sound like an animal. What is this?
It definitely is not. That is a woman.
Hey, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
You just got netted by a bunch of grown men and are about to be dragged back into town.
Okay, now they can see, hear me, and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all better let me out this net. You don't even know who I am.
That is not
I'm
the boar.
struggling to like. I'm just like trying to like use my horn to slash out of it and trying to like jiggle the net.
Sure, making an arm strike.
How do I do it? Oh, I see it. 18.
18 definitely hits. Roll damage.
How do I do the damage? What do I roll?
Oh no, it just does flat damage.
Okay.
So 4. Yeah, you start to cut at the rope. It's not quite enough to cut all the way through, but you definitely are making headway. But by the time you start doing this, they figured it out, and one of them just kind of grabs you by your horn and shoves you into like the bag that they were putting you into to begin with. They caught you at the net, but now they're dragging you into a bag.
Can I kick back with my legs? My hind legs?
You are currently restrained. You cannot
Okay.
move. You can make a contested strength check against 6 people to see if you can break free.
All right. Let's try it. Do I just do a
All right.
regular strength?
You will roll strength check. Yep.
I'm gonna look over at the gym and be like, "Are you watching this?"
I don't know if watching.
Blank already has a bag of popcorn.
You see that she's like, she kind of is holding her. She wears gloves. You can't see her skin, but she's taking her hat, kind of like pulling it down over her eyes a little bit. And I don't know if watching is the right
15.
word. What's happening?
Failed the
Honestly,
first check.
I can't even describe it.
Oh, my lanta,
You s-
I'm not going to fit in this dang bag here. Let me go.
Shut up, woman.
Oh, you don't tell me to shut up.
You don't get to leave until the beast gets killed.
Where's this beast at? We can find this beast. I can help y'all.
Oh, you know him quite well.
Well, I can't see in this dang bag here.
Is there a woman in a bag?
Just shut up and get in the bag. Boys,
Kind of.
grab her legs already.
She's struggling quite a bit.
Oh, that's
Should
right.
we intervene?
I just look over at him and. Yes! Are we still moving?
No, you probably would have stopped the carriage, right?
How many ropes do they got on her?
They got 2 nets on her, and 5 men are holding her down and putting her into a bag.
And my strength check did nothing, did
No,
it?
you failed the first check.
Yeah, I think we'll pull the cart to a stop. Are you gonna say Blink?
So they're kind of at a stalemate, right? So like they're pulling on her, but she's pulling back.
Exactly. Because she's large. She is naturally stronger than these people, which is why they need 5 grown men to try to put her in a bag.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna look over at Gemini and say, "I think I have an idea."
All right. And I'll just put a hand on my weapon and ready my spell components.
I'm gonna hand her the reins.
Hey, what you doing, stranger? Town's that way.
I'm gonna hop down and walk over to them, kind of stand in the middle to where like the rope is taut in between me.
Something we can help you with, mister.
Yes, I want to show you all a new trick I learned quite recently.
Who's
I'm
out there?
kinda
Give me out
busy,
this dang
sir.
bag.
No, it'll only take a moment of your time. I'm gonna take out a singular arrow.
One of your
Put it-
normal arrows, or
Yeah, normal arrow.
got an arrow.
I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna look straight up.
They see you draw your weapon, and they all let go of the net and draw daggers.
No, hold on. It's just a trick.
Are they
Make
are
a
they being
deception
distracted
check.
by him at all? Like, are they still holding down on me pretty hard, or?
Yes, they have let go of you because they think they're about to get into a fight, and Blink, make a deception check. Unless you're actually performing a trick, in which case make a persuasion check.
I'll do persuasion.
Well, are you about to cast Cordon of Arrows?
13.
That's not an answer, Shy.
That's a natural 20 on insight.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not being shifted at all. I want to show them a trick.
You're drawing a weapon that's making them uncomfortable.
Well, it can be uncomfortable, but it's just a trick.
If they start letting me go, can I just get up and rip all this off while they're concentrating on Blink?
You'd need to make a strength check to break through the ropes. But now that they're not being held down, it's significantly easier.
We'll look at them all.
Did I only get a 10? Rolled a 17.
That's a
Did I do it wrong?
No, that's what you rolled. You rolled a 10, but you needed an 8 to succeed. So, as they're all cautious but curious at the same time, they're all looking at you, and then you just see this. Why don't you describe your character, Basil? Because you just stood up to your full height and sloughed off the nets. Now none of them are making eye contact with you, so they don't know you just stood up.
I kind of do like this, like the slow raise where like I'm down and I kind of like keep going up and taller. And then you just see 2 curly horns that are red with this big, let's just say Southern Gale blonde hair. And dressed in just like a normal top blouse and whatever, because she looks pretty normal, super muscular, of course. And then she just has, you just see the bottom half of her and you just keep going down. You start at the top, you're like, oh. Then she gets a little beastie. And then you see her hooves, I would suggest. Yeah. And then you just, and the bottom half is just like furry and beastie. And then she stands pretty tall and she's pretty beefy. She just shakes her hair. She's like, oh, now I'm going to have to go get my hair done.
What? Oh, shit. She's out!
Shh. I need concentration for this.
They're running away.
I grabbed one by the collar as he was running away.
Make a athletics check to see if you can grab them before they make a break for it.
What do I roll?
Athletics against his acrobatics.
Oof, 24.
Oh, wait. His modifier was a 3. No, that succeeded. He rolled a 22. Yeah, you kind of grab him and he's
Just holding him.
Shit.
I kind of just lift him up like this. Watch the show. And that I both turned at Blink and we're like holding this man and we're going to watch this trick.
Miss, I really don't think this is necessary.
Watch the show. Go on, sir. We want to see that magic trick of yours.
You guys are leaving me. Sorry, Billy.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over in between them. I'm gonna aim an arrow up at a tree.
Okay.
And my goal is to kind of shoot it straight up, but kind of angle it so it's not gonna come straight down. And shoot it through the tree limbs to where it's obviously gonna get lost in the tree. And I'm gonna say, watch the arrow very carefully. Do you need me to roll to attack?
Are you attempting to hit him?
Nope.
With the okay, then just roll the hit. See how well you can do it. I guess.
Don't hit me.
Okay. No, I'm
Unless
just,
you actually no. This is a trick. Roll performance.
okay.
Ooh. Like, look up. Watch the sky, he said.
14.
This man is curled up into a ball in your arms.
Like a
19?
I rolled a 14.
14? Okay, that's fine. It does clip a few of the branches on the way up, so a few of the things do fall down, hitting y'all on the head, but
Does this guy follow the arrow? Does
he-
his head
he-
follow the arrow?
he's in a tuck and cover position, held midair, like she's holding him by his
Tried to
collar.
shake him out of it, but he wouldn't get out of it.
Panicking. I mean, he's
Oh.
being held by what's only the equivalent of maybe a 7-foot tall beefcake of a woman, just dangling him.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, ta-da. Just walk away.
But indeed.
I didn't get it. Did you get it? Talking to the man I'm holding.
Ah, shit. I done pissed myself.
I start following Blink because I want the trick explained.
You saw the guy?
I missed. Holding the guy, yeah.
Please
Mister, come
let me
back here.
go.
Mister, do you know this man? You came over here talking to him, trying to show him a performance while he was trying to capture me. Do you know him?
I just wanted to share my talent with the world. So I like slowly start to get back onto the cart and take the reins from Gemini.
I kind of hold him away and look down at Basil. Are you alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Do you know this man? You guys just happened to show up at the same time as the guys who were capturing me. Were they gonna throw me on this cart?
That
This
was
is a
not.
very popular road.
No, we were not intending to throw you onto this cart. I do not know who these men are.
Do you want this man?
I do not want that
This
man.
man wants gone.
What's your name, sir?
Basil, you know me. We grew up in the town together.
I don't know.
Oh.
Try to shake
It's
him and look at a good
Billy.
look.
Ow!
Is this a prank of some kind?
Yeah, we grew up
What?
together. How come y'all trying to capture me then?
Because you were about to run away after the father told us you were trying to escape the law.
I don't know. That don't sound right.
I mean, your boss is upset. Stop doing that! Your boss is slated for death, woman. We thought
what?
you was a compliance.
What you say about my boss? You do what to him?
He's about to get him killed.
Oh, we better get up on this car and go get him.
What?
I was gonna look over at Blink. Didn't you say that we needed a big beefy criminal?
I don't think there's room for two.
Sorry, Billy.
I'm fine staying.
And I climb onto the cart.
I'm just gonna like look over and shrug.
Hey, y'all, what's your names?
I am Gemini. I think I heard you were Basil?
You got that right. My name is Basil. Basil Taurus, to be exact.
What a wonderful name, Basil Taurus.
What's your name?
They call me Blink.
Blink. That's an odd name, but I'm gonna take it. Let's head on out there.
Just out of curiosity, are you wanted in Vulgar?
Oh no, I'm not wanted at all, but apparently my boss is, so we better get going because we gotta go save him.
The
Oh.
cart probably like tilts when she
Yeah.
sits on it. It's like
Just a little bit.
The horses are up in the air.
Oh man, maybe I should help your horses get it going.
You might not.
I
be-
lean forward to balance it out.
You might not be
The horses
wanted,
don't
but
stay in the mud.
who exactly is your boss? And should we expect to be detained when we get into town?
Oh, this is the first I ever heard about my boss being against the law, and I mean sorts. We just live in a normal town. We should just head up in there.
All right, Blink.
You just go that way, and we can just keep on going.
I'll hand you the reins. What exactly do you do?
I
I'm
sent you a DM. So
Thank you. Y'all ever hear about a blacksmith named Durgan? If I said it right.
you know,
I'm assuming that's the same one that I was met earlier, right? Or is this a
no,
different
that's
name?
the Vol one.
Is it a different name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't
do I
believe-
know him?
Make a history check.
It's a 5.
Nah, you don't really fraternize with the blacksmiths. They seem to be a bit aggressive towards you for some reason. You have no idea why.
Never heard of him.
Oh well, y'all gonna love him. He's teaching me everything I ever need to know. I'm surprised y'all know him. He's famous.
New to town.
Well, in my town.
do
And
not-
apparently with the law, we should get going.
Right. I hand off the reins to Blink. Is this
Y'all
what
already passing to me.
Ah!
Did you just whip the horses?
She
I think
intercepted
Basil
the
did.
reins,
We're-
Yeah, it totally did.
So what I'm imagining is that Gemini and Blink are up in the driver's seat. I went to hand the reins to Blink. Basil like reached between
Just
us from the
grabbed them,
back
yeah.
and grabbed the reins and just took it. So now Blink and Gemini are like hanging on while Basil's
Yeah.
in like the back of the cart.
Yep,
Hey,
because the
got no time
horses
to waste.
definitely spook and just blast off full speed. Y'all
Just-
need to make strength saves to stay on.
Oh my god.
I hold my arms out like this as I'm holding the reins just to hold them to the backs, by the way. Let's do that. Strength? Okay.
Strength save.
Yep,
Oh, save. Sorry, I did the wrong one.
That's a 6.
sure is.
But I got my elbows on your backs.
17.
Wow.
Roll the 20.
So,
So Gemini and Basil obviously has no difficulty whatsoever. She just holds on to the reins. Is like, yeehaw, chuckle fucks. Gemini, you hold on. You hold on for dear life. You feel like you're on the equivalent of ye old roller coaster.
yeah.
And eventually, Basil reins back the reins enough to where you don't come crashing into the town and trampling over a bunch of people. Where's Blink?
Could we have tried to catch him before he fell off the cart, or did it?
Yeah, I was
happen so
gonna
fast?
do the thing with my arm. I couldn't
Nope. Can't do two things like that at once.
Oof. All right. Well, I stop and then.
Cannot make a save and a check at the same time.
Where'd y'all buddy go?
Blink, you are on your back a few hundred feet. You're a few hundred feet outside the city limit, the town limits. You're just looking up.
I get out and I walk over Blink and is Blink like on the ground laying down prone or?
Yeah, he's a few hundred feet behind you.
Okay. I just walk up to him and was like, "Here, I'm help you up."
Blink grunts as he takes 4 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, me too.
He definitely skidded a little bit.
Are you all right?
Fine. I'm gonna sit up and just kind of stand up, dusting myself off.
I dust
Making
off
sure I have-
Blink's
making sure I
shoulders
still
and I
have
pat him on the
everything.
back. You're good.
After she slaps your back, you notice every time you move your right arm, there's a little clicking sound. You don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to get annoying.
Can I try to pop it back in?
It's not dislocated.
Fuck.
It's just making a clicking sound.
It's not good.
All right.
I'm just sitting like on the cart, like leaning over the side. Do I see them walking up?
Yep.
Think that perhaps we find what we're looking for.
Unfortunately.
As always, I trust your judgment, and I'll firmly hold on to the reins so Basil cannot take over again.
It would appear that Basil, you have been blacklisted from the front seat.
It was before I just took the front seat. All right, we're popping back in this. We're gonna get back in this wagon and head up on here. We should probably take it easy though.
I agree.
We got some. We got some not so strong buccaneers in this wagon.
Gemini's trying to contain herself, but she's failing a little bit under the cowl.
I'm just making like dusting myself off, making sure I'm presentable as a high elf should be.
Yeah, high elf. So that little stunt didn't just knock off Blink. You notice that 3 days of rations are nowhere to be found.
Oopsies. Y'all, that's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever we lost, we're about to go into town right here. I'm sure these people are gonna just give us whatever we need, or we can find it at my home.
You were down to 17 days worth of rations.
Very well. And I'll gently usher the horses forward slowly.
Animal handling disadvantage because you never rode a wagon before.
Yep.
Or, driven one.
Yep. Oh, that's a good roll.
Can I cast a spell?
What spell?
Speak with animals.
Sure. You trying to do it sneaky?
Yeah, I'm like whispering and be like, tell them to calm down.
Sleight of hand.
15 on animal handling.
Okay. Do you still want to cast that spell, Blink? Saying that she did not like actually whip them like Basil did.
Yeah, I'm not
So
gonna
we guess-
listen.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Yeah.
She never did this before, but she seems okay with animals. At least sometimes.
Perhaps
The horses begin to usher themselves forward.
maybe rest for a minute, Blink. Are you alright?
There ain't no rest for the wicked.
Do you need any healing?
No, right now, not in town.
Right. No magic. Right. I'll slowly lead the horses into the town. Is our
What's that
wagon
about
covered?
magic? No, I heard magic. Who the fuck's being a witch over here?
She said tragic.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry.
Is
I'm
our
kind of just
wagon
laid back
covered
in the
or
back.
not?
No.
All right.
You do have a tarp back there for when it rains, so you can cover your supplies, but it doesn't have like a canopy or anything.
Is it high sides? Does it have high sides?
Yeah, you can lean back in it.
I'm in the actual back of it right there. I'm not in a seat.
Right.
'Cause I'm kind of laid back, so all you see is like my top half.
Do we need to do
Strong, muscular woman that's wearing horns. Interesting.
She likes what she likes.
Do you need should we throw a tarp over you or something, or are you good?
Who y'all talking to?
You?
What did you say to me?
Do we need to put a tarp over you or hide you? Considering that we found you in a net?
I don't think so. I think we just gotta go find my boss and everything will be okay.
I'm sure it
Like-
will.
Maybe if y'all had like a hat or something, I could probably do that.
I'm afraid I do not have a hat.
Don't think it'll be as effective as you think.
Just like a hat with two horns popped out of it.
Where is your boss?
Well, we probably find him where you find all the blacksmiths. Maybe I will put this tarp on over me just in case, just because I was in a net, and that would make sense. And I'll just wrap it up like it's a blanket, like over my head. Just tell everybody I thought it was gonna rain.
That seems like a foolproof plan.
Is it like a bright blue tarp?
I
No,
just
it's a
had the same thought.
plain beige. Plain beige.
Okay. I just picture a camping tarp.
Yeah, like that blue, like woven tarps.
All right, so I put it
Fortunately,
like
such
over
things
me
have
like
not
a
been
grandma.
created yet.
So head into town.
Just a moment. Preparing the map now.
See, if we get arrested as soon as we get into the city.
I don't know. I know as much as you guys.
Oh no.
Out, vagabond.
What you got there in the cart? Nothing.
Solnori. Solnori, take us.
A smoothie.
Did you say smoothie?
Yeah,
I said Solnori, take us.
I said a smoothie.
Oh,
She's
he
a
said
cow?
Ortega shells.
Yeah. Guiding half Minotaur into town. What you got there, smoothie?
Smoothie.
Uh-huh. Got a license for that, Minotaur? No, I didn't think so.
Is this the only Minotaur we see?
I mean, you haven't quite made it into town yet, but she's the first Minotaur, half Minotaur you've seen. She's clearly not a full one. Otherwise, she'd
This-
probably be eating you right now.
This is not a very common surface race, correct?
No, Minotaurs in general are not found on the surface.
Okay.
Just a few more buttons. Perfect. All right. Skadoosh. Scene change.
I like the transition sounds.
Skadoosh.
I am hilarious. A comedic genius, if you would.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right. You are entering in from this direction. Because there's no other way to enter the town.
Supposed to meet here, Gemini.
Right. Do we... Where? So I'm trying to double check what... He just said to come here. He didn't tell us where to go, right?
No, he did. He handed you a piece of paper which describes the individual that you're looking for.
Chat. Alright, can I pull out that paper and look? 'Cause I know we had...
You sure can.
Alright, I'll look at the letter. Because I know we got one for finding him in the upper city. I don't remember where he told us to go in Vogue.
He told you to go to Vulgar, whatever it's called, to find an associate of his. He would help you on your journey, basically. He'll send you to go find somebody that would help you out.
Okay, do you have a location or a name to go off of?
Sure do. Durgan Ironhoof.
Oh! Okay, so as I look, I say probably for the first time actually look at the letter. I'll kind of read it over and then kind of look back at Basil. Who did you say your boss was?
Good old Durgy.
I'll kind of look over at Blink and just hold the letter. I think we are in our best interest to help her and her boss.
I'm still like trying to figure out what that popping noise is on my shoulder.
you just see him gyrating his shoulder every once in a while, like.
Are you all right?
Be
This
fine.
ain't no time for dancing.
I agree.
Basil, where is your boss?
Oh, you just gotta go. Keep on going straight.
All right, I'll follow her direction.
Or go ahead
I
and
don't
put
know.
your tokens on the map if you can. See if that works now. Oh, wait. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait,
Oh,
I did
Too
it.
late.
map layer. All right, now do it.
We're over here though, right? Wait, now I can't do it.
I don't
I got
see
it.
anyone else.
Are we
I
by
see
the
me.
gate? I see it now.
Is Gemini around?
I'm here.
Yeah, she's right
Gemini's there too.
next to you.
I don't see Gemini. I just see this one.
That's
DM,
me.
can you delete my token and I'll re-add another one?
Gemini's right next to me right now.
Can you see the new one?
No.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, I'll look at the settings
We
after.
almost did it. We got a third of
I
the
can
way.
see everyone. I can see everyone. That's what matters.
And we're all together. We're not gonna split the party.
No,
Just look at the ceiling. See,
Marlena's not
bitch.
here.
Yeah. Eddie dropped a bug on me.
Well, what happens when you have pet spiders? Alright. Do we have any issue with the gate or?
Nah, the gate guard's asleep.
Oh dang. It's
He's
easy.
literally sitting in a chair, leaned back, hat down.
Is there a lot of traffic coming in and out of the city, or
God, no, you didn't even see anybody on the road here.
And it's afternoon.
Let's look over at Blanket. Shouldn't there be a bunch of guards making their way down here?
Oh y'all shucks. They just ate their lunches. They're tired.
Perhaps seeing a migrating fleet of military guards spooked the townspeople to also evacuate.
Maybe. Alright, I'll just keep guiding the cart based on where Basil tells us to go.
Yeah, make it past.
So DM, I'm assuming Basil obviously knows where to go. So
Obviously, yeah.
I guess you just got to tell me where to go. I'm just gonna keep on telling him to go the direction of the blacksmith.
As you make your way past the gate, you notice that the keep overlooking the entire city, Thornwall Keep, appears to have a fully garrisoned force. So maybe these people just aren't aware of what's happening. Just a few, maybe a day to the north. Ignorance is bliss.
So the town is just
Yeah.
going on as normal right now.
Ain't nothing weird happening in Vulgar.
As we pass by the gate, the guard that's sleeping, is it normal? Like he just fell asleep on the job? Or is there anything that might
This
be...
guy looks like he is very good at falling asleep very quickly.
Okay.
His apnea.
Yeah. Wish it wasn't like poisoned or something. Just where I ride past a dead guy. This whole town got Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, that's Paul. Paul likes to sleep.
Right.
At this time, you notice that along the street, you see a bunch of people running towards the village circle, which would be in this direction. However, you know that the blacksmith is right over here at West Tide House.
Do we get a sense of why they're running?
Make insight check.
It's a 7 on the die. 12.
7.
What is it? Insight?
Yep.
Okay.
7 plus 5.
Oof, I don't see anything against 5.
People gather in the village circle, town center, whatever you want to call it. Any number of reasons. Maybe a festival is being thrown off, or a new mayor is being elected, or maybe someone's being executed. Oh wait, you remember hearing something about that?
Is your boss potentially being executed right now?
I don't know. Them boys, Billy and them, said something like he's in trouble with the law or something about execution.
I just gonna look over at Blink.
That's how come we needed to hurry up and get here. We're gonna have to see what's going on because I know that guy done nothing wrong. He's the best blacksmith in all the land.
Gemini, stay with the cart.
They're not staying with the cart.
Well,
Not stay with the cart. You stay with the cart.
stay with her.
Y'all want to see if he's up in this building right here? We're right here by blacksmith. See it right there?
Do you want to check the court? We'll check the forge.
Yeah. I'll check the gold.
It's probably just the mayor's birthday or something.
So, if I'm hearing correctly,
Just split the
splitting the party.
Again.
I'm looking for a way to get on the nearest roof.
It's
I wanna-
not difficult. All these
wanna-
buildings are pretty low to the ground.
I want
Can
to
I
do
just
what
pick
Jacques
Blink up
did.
and put Blink on top of the blacksmith building?
You can't do what Jacques did, but you can certainly get up onto the roof.
I can't traverse to the roofs.
No, you can. You can't do what he did to do it. is what
No,
I'm saying.
no. But that's what I want to do. I want to traverse the rooftops. Kind of stay
Athletics
outside.
check to climb up. It's about 8 feet.
Oh, I could just pick your ass up.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
are you giving me a boost, Basil?
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna just be like, "Oh, you want to get up here?" and kind of just lift you on top of it.
Is that a help action?
Yes.
Did you roll shitty, Blink?
I rolled a 4. I rolled another 4.
Here, I got you.
What do I have to roll?
So now I need you, Basil, to roll a strength check.
Oh my god! Don't throw them. I was gently doing it. I said.
You don't quite know how much this guy
13.
weighs. Alley-oop!
With a 13?
Yeah. He rolled a 4. That's an 11-point difference.
I rolled a 13.
Yeah, an 11-point difference. He rolled a 4.
Oh. Oh, my bad.
Yes, she and for lack of better terms, yeets you up, and you do hit the roof and take the 6 falling damage.
Just killing
5
this person I
bludgeoning.
just met.
He's here.
Now every time you take a step with your right leg, you hear another clicking sound. You're
means
gonna start
well.
losing your mind.
She's really
Alright.
nice.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just make my way through the rooftops to kind of see what's going on there.
That'll be
Fair.
acrobatics.
Clickety, clickety, clickety. Use your click, 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 click.
15.
You easily make it from roof to roof. They're very close together.
Cool.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm killing this person.
Alright, he makes his way away from the party. What are you two doing?
I think we're going by to the blacksmith's house.
Boom, you're there.
All right.
You're like 10 feet away from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find. Is it just like up on the street, or is there a place where I can maybe like bring in the cart and like park it somewhere somewhat safely?
There's a little cul-de-sac inside where this horseshoe-shaped blacksmith is, so you
Okay.
could
I'll bring the
park
cart.
it there if you
Yeah,
wanted
I'll
to.
bring the cart in there. Try to have it somewhere safely. And just look over at Basil's. I'm kind of like tying up the horses and doing whatever to the cart. Does it look like he's here?
If he
I'm a-
was here, there'd be a lot more yelling.
I'm
and
just
then
looking
silent.
around inside to see, like, just poke my head in. Is it like open or is it locked up or something?
It's open and
It's like all
not,
open, right?
not locked up,
Just
but
poke my head.
nobody's there.
Durgan, Durgan, you in here? I don't know, Gemini. I don't see no Durgan in here.
Basil, we should make our way to the square. He might be in trouble.
You think that's where they think that's where Durgan is?
I think that's where Durgan is.
I guess that is where the law brings all the people.
All right. We should hurry.
Can I just pick up Gemini and run?
Ooh!
Unless she resists, I don't see why not.
You don't? Okay.
Gemini just
How
got
do you
swept
pick
off
her
her
up?
feet by a giant woman. She's fine.
How do you do it?
I kind of just do like when you know when you get married and you just sweep them up like
Bridal style?
yeah, bridal style.
Just-
And then like
I imagine that you just Shrek'd it, you just slapped her over your shoulder and started running.
kind of did like a cradle,
Yeah.
kind of cupping her in.
Yeah,
All right.
it's uncomfortable running, but you can make it there in a few minutes. As for Blink, you're already there, and you can see in the town center a bunch of probably the entire town actually has gathered around the outskirts, and you can see maybe about 20 men, each with a rope in their hands, are pulling back against this massive 10-foot tall minotaur.
I just want to add real quick that I still have the tarp on.
Is it
Yeah.
They are barely able to hold him down. Like
are they tied to like a single anchor point on this minotaur?
No, unfortunately, there are multiple points of contact.
Can I roll a stealth check?
Sure can.
What's the time of day?
Midday.
Midday. Okay.
Right ass outside.
Hour past midday.
That's a 14 on that stealth.
Oh, you're making a disadvantage. You're in broad daylight.
Okay. 16 on the stealth, so 14.
All right.
Does it look like anyone sees me? Notices me?
Not from what you can tell.
I'm gonna
Still
kind of
on
look both ways. Cause my need to help people. I'm gonna dock an arrow and try to take out one of the ropes. Hold them down as
Sure,
quiet
make an
as I
attack roll.
can.
How many guys are holding him down?
20.
20?
1, 2,
Yep,
1.
10
to
on
take
each
out
arm.
a rope.
Jeez.
You
not trying to
definitely
hit
beat the
anybody.
rope. You definitely hit the rope's AC, believe it or not. Why don't you roll damage?
Okay.
We showed up
And
and all
they're
hell
I should
12
I should
damage.
point out that they're barely like pinning him down. Like he's definitely working them for their money. Like he's pulling them back every once in a while.
So 12 damage.
You definitely break the rope.
And yeah, my goal was like not to hit anybody, just kind of like fray the
Yeah.
rope and let it rip.
Yeah, you don't fray it. You cut it clean through, and it sends the guy that was holding it back, and just that one person losing grip. He knocks the other 9 people off of their feet.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it when a plan works.
He then uses his other now free hand to grab the other 10 ropes on his other arm and then starts to pull them off their feet too.
I'm hiding.
Did we happen to see Blink do that with an arrow?
No, but you definitely hear people screaming now, as saying, "Oh no, the monster has escaped! Oh no!" Ah,
So are we running towards the? Everybody's running against us now.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna run towards.
Yeah, you definitely keep running, and then you see Durgan Ironhoof currently being surrounded by those 20 people, no longer with ropes, but with swords and halberds drawn.
All right. Well, obviously I'm very emotional, so I yell, "Durgan, you okay?"
You just see him cock his head towards you.
Gemini
Durgan, it's
just
me,
flailing.
Basil.
I know who you are, Basil. What the hell are you doing here? I sent you out the city to get out. Ah, what the?
He gets stabbed in the leg, and he just backhands the guy, and he falls. He's crumpled.
I can't leave you, boss. You need some help? Still holding this poor, fragile.
You ever get a cat on their back when they just like accept it? It's just
Well, if you're gonna stay behind, do something helpful. Try not to kill him.
Don't kill him.
That's what I said. You question me, go.
No, you're the boss. I'm just here. I'm here to help. Here, I'm gonna put this little thing down now.
oh
I set you down nicely.
yeah.
Another one of the town guards comes at him like, and he
At
just
me?
holds his hand out. No, not at you, at the
Oh.
at Durgan, and he just holds his hands out. He runs into it, and he just kind of grabs him by his head.
Moves him.
Like I said, this guy's 10 feet tall and
Yeah.
was holding back 20 men.
And these are just humans.
Yes, these are all humans.
Oh, okay.
Is there any like sneaking up behind him?
He's completely surrounded. So Yes
Yeah,
and no. They're not
I'd
very
like-
quiet about it.
I'd like to pick one off
How?
with the arrow.
Right, but lethally or non-lethally.
He said don't kill him.
I'll do non-lethally. I'll shoot him like through the knee.
All right, attack at disadvantage.
17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh gosh.
Eight.
Oh gosh.
Just
I
the
used
utter
to be an
silent.
adventurer like you.
I'm like, all right, boss.
He is out of commission.
Oh gosh. All right, boss, that wasn't me. And I just like pull out my
Roll.
battle axe. All right, who's
Roll
next?
initiative. Roll initiative.
Initiative. All right, here we go.
Oh, good.
Oh, that is not good.
Hey, Blade, do you think she's gonna get us arrested immediately?
Well, is this considered the first round of combat? Because I get another arrow if it is.
That was a surprise round.
Okay.
So no.
I only rolled a 5.
That means you
Rolled a-
probably go last.
I don't
Dirty
know.
20.
I rolled pretty shitty.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 4, so an 8 total.
Dirty
She
20.
rolled a 5.
Oh, total? Okay. Wait, did you roll a 5 or is it a 5 total?
Go ahead and
I rolled a
put
5 total.
your
Oh, okay.
go ahead and put
Yeah, that bad.
go ahead and put your initiatives in the chat. Roll 20. I will
where
roll
am I? Where's roll
for
20?
the group. Oh shit.
Oh, no.
They don't go first.
How do I
but
put my
they definitely
initiative
go
in,
last.
in this?
We
You
just,
just type it out in the chat.
yeah, we just like roll manually and then you just put it in the chat. Just put like a number in and hit enter.
Oh, just put the number 5 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier for Royal to be able to put it into the initiative counter.
Oh, I was rolling in Beyond, by the way. Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
If you don't have physical dice, you're allowed to use that.
Yeah, we're using just physical dice because I just prefer physical dice. Even though this one keeps betraying
Alright.
me.
I saw a really
Alright.
cool dice roller that I want to get. It's like a
Ooh.
castle.
Oh,
Can we,
yeah.
Alright,
see,
Blake.
can we see a battle map?
You cannot.
Okay.
Theater of the mind.
Yep.
How many enemies are within how much distance of each other?
Well, 2 of them were taken out before the fight started, and you just decommissioned another, so there's 17 left. All of them are
17 more to
within.
go.
All of them are within 60 feet of you, though.
60 feet. How far are they within from each other? Are they within
They're-
5 feet of each other?
Yes, they're within 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
And the Minotaur.
Perfect.
I know.
Well, that's
Minus
makes what I wanna
the
do easier.
minus the 3 breaks from the 3 people that were already taken out. So I would say the biggest group of them are probably 5 side by side.
I'm gonna knock an arrow of walloping.
Okay.
And for my umbral stalker attack,
Yeah.
I would like to cast Hail of Thorns on this
Cool.
arrow.
Still shooting for non-lethal there, buddy?
Does it look like what the Minotaur's been doing is non-lethal?
Yeah, he's only been decommissioning them like Batman would, except with minimal effort.
Yeah, I'll go non-lethal.
Roll the hit.
I feel like no
17.
matter-
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice. So the damage is 2 plus another d8. So 4 damage total, and then for the Hail of Thorns,
The strength save to
yep, strength save
resist the
DC
walloping.
13.
fails. Gets
Um,
knocked down.
Any creature within 5 feet and that needs to make the save. And they take 1d10 piercing damage on a failed one.
What's the DC?
13. Dex. And that is
All-
6
All
piercing
of them
damage.
pass.
Okay. So I believe they take half as much.
What was the damage?
Yep, half as much, so 6. So they'll take 3 damage if they've passed.
Yep. All right. They hear your arrow whistle in the air and then make a loud popping sound, and a bunch of needles start falling on the ground. They're like, avoiding the brunt of it, but definitely getting peppered and looking a little bit more like a cactus.
They all turned into monkeys.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't add the arrow of walloping damage, but
The arrow of walloping only knocks a target prone.
Yeah, he knocked him prone, so he got fucking yeeted.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
so
definitely just kind of shot him in the sack, and he.
Oh!
Second attack. Are there any like
Oh, there
bowmen
you
or
go.
anyone on the roofs that I can see?
Right in the balls.
Yeah.
Why don't you make? No, you can't make a perception check. That's an action. You are not sure.
Not sure. Okay. Then I'm gonna aim for the one closest to Basil and Gemini.
Sure. 3 of them turn their attentions towards them.
And that is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Not hit. Swing and a miss. That's my turn.
Whizzes right past his face and halt. Must be the wind. All right, that's your turn. Town guard's turn. Prepare for sword combat. The 3 of them approach you to Basil and Gemini. Gemini, are you making yourself seem as a threat?
Trying not to, but I am also
I do believe I heard you say you drew your weapon.
not during this encounter. I did when we first met Basil, not here.
All right.
But
what are
I'm
you attempting
also
to do?
I'm a tall person dressed completely in black that was just delivered from the arms of Basil. So they can take that how they wish.
One of them looks like they're about to attack you, then they take a look at you and like, I'm sorry for your loss. And then all 3 of them turn their attention towards the large Minotaur woman and attack her.
Oh,
What is your AC?
15.
Okay.
15. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, so 2 hit, 1 crit.
Oh boy.
Okay, so they're 2-handing long swords. Where's the D10? There it is. Wow. You take 20 slashing damage from one of them, the one that crit.
I'm gonna die in this first round ever.
Welcome to the club. Me too.
He straight up just stabbed you in the stomach with a sword.
Owie.
And the second one dealt 6 slashing damage. He cut you on your leg.
Are you unconscious?
Owie. I have 7 left. Y'all ain't very nice to me.
I mean, they're very in a panicked state, seeing a giant fuck off bull man toss around 20 of them. And you kind of look like that giant fuck off bull man, but smaller.
But smaller.
That's those 3's turn. Now for the group that's
They're going after me again?
No. The rest of
Little
them are
me?
attacking. The rest of them are attacking Durgan, and do not get anywhere.
All right, that sounds good. I'm about to chop these motherfuckers' heads off.
I forgot to roll Durgan's initiative. Nah, he'll just go last. That's fine. Speaking of not shy. Fuck. Gabo, it is your turn. Do the do.
Oh, right.
Doobie doobie do.
All right. How many dudes are still left?
So there
16?
started 20. There started 17. One of them was just taken out. So yes, 16.
Okay. How big is this courtyard / encounter area?
It is about 80 foot radius,
80-foot radius.
with Durgan at the center of it, and 7 of them. 7? No, that's it. No, 12 of them surrounding Durgan, and the.
How many can I hit in a 40-foot radius?
All of them.
Sorry,
Except the
sorry,
three
sorry,
that are in
sorry.
front of you.
40-foot diameter, not radius diameter.
That's the same thing.
Well,
Diameter is.
diameter is the entire thing, so it's
Oh, that's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, 4-foot diameter.
If you center it on Durgan, all of them.
Okay.
But if you don't, you'll maybe get any 5 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit as many as I can.
So you're gonna target Durgan?
Yeah.
All right, what you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions. So I need charisma saving throws.
Sure. Yeah. What's the DC? I ask as a
13.
formality.
13.
That's a 1. So the guards fail.
Okay, just everyone, let's calm down before things
Durgan,
escalate.
however, does not fail.
All right, let's kind of look at him. Like, perhaps we should all calm down. I'm gonna hold my hands out and it'd be like this, almost like glitter. And then I'm concentrating on that. And then is there those that are kind of calmed down? There's more of the focus appear to be on him or Basil. Actually, he's fine. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna look at Basil. Basil, do you want to back out of here? See, stop it.
She's like, oh, heck no, I ain't getting out of here. I gotta save my boss.
Alright, perhaps we can all walk out of here?
Oh, with Durgan too?
Ideally.
What are the effects of calm emotions again? Could you read that out for me?
Yeah. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere, so technically that's 2. Centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the save if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following 2 effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened, which that's not the one I'm doing. Alternatively, you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by the spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again unless the DM rules otherwise. So basically, just chill.
Okay. You really wanted that to work on Durgan, is all I'm gonna say.
Alright, and it failed?
It definitely failed. He rolled a natural 20.
I'm gonna look at him. Perhaps it's best if we all just walk out of here. Before potentially any of us gets any more hurt. And I'll look over at Basil.
Speaking of Basil, what's your HP at?
7,
Out of?
33.
So you're pretty fucked up right now, right?
Oh yeah, she's a bleeding.
Like you have a sword still probably in you.
Sticking out of my leg. Well, no, one was slashing my leg, one was stabbed at my stomach, I think.
Yeah, you definitely got your stomach punctured.
Swaying the sword.
Durgan was listening to you, Gemini. Then he saw that.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him and look at her, and I'm gonna hold a hand out with my bonus action. I'm casting a lot. I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Just don't worry, she will be fine.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
All right. First off, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
You are gonna heal 10. No, sorry, I can do math. 9.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Heals for 9.
Say the sword gets removed in this process.
Persuasion.
I'm holding it.
13.
Was that a disadvantage?
Oh shit, nope. That was even better, so 13. 10 plus 3.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Papa Bear syndrome?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Just... Oh no.
It is Basil's turn.
Oh gosh. So
Combat
that didn't
is
work.
not over.
Okay. Let's see.
Everybody else is like, what? Oh man, what? You know,
Uh,
I'm kind of indifferent about this now. Can't really find the motivation to kill you, so you can go, I guess.
Who's saying this?
The guy that just punctured your stomach.
Oh, the guy standing right in front of me, ready to die.
Yeah. He was about to attack you again, but he's like, he can't find the will to attack you again. He's like, I'm real sorry about that. You can go.
Y'all gonna try to run?
Run from what? Did you end your turn?
I have my
It's like,
Like they're
from
saying they're
battle.
not attacking. There's hold that thought. Are you not attacking them on your turn? Because they're saying they're not attacking you. They're trying to end combat.
Oh, like all together?
Yeah, like all of them seem to have magically decided not to kill you.
Oh.
It was a
Well,
little suspicious. But
Durgan,
you
you're
did.
lucky. You're lucky that my boss don't want me to kill you, or else you have your heads chopped off. I don't even know what to do right now. I'm so like nervous to say no or yes.
I know the
Hold
timing on
on.
this initiative is really shitty. I'm sorry, Sim.
Yeah, normally it'd be like 6 seconds, but I'm letting this play out for comedic effect for me.
I'm sorry. Fuck. Can I look over
Yeah,
at
you're
my
good.
boss and say something to Durgan real quick?
No, you don't have enough time.
All right, then I'm a kind soul, and my boss told me not to kill him. So I'm like, I'm holding this guy's sword, by the way. I'm like, oh, you all don't want to fight? I took it out of my belly.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, if y'all gonna be nice, then I'll be nice too. I have a battle axe in one hand and his sword in the other. And that's how I
That's
end my sentence.
all right.
Probably my life.
The enemy guards,
They
What
appear
are
to
they?
be standing down.
Okay, are they like walking away, or are they?
They're all trying to back away, but Durgan,
Yeah.
seeing his surrogate daughter just get impaled on a sword,
Gotcha.
rages.
Fuck.
Should have waited to cast that calm emotions till after he raged.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just
Oh,
don't
shit,
have the means to help Basil.
I could have killed two of these motherfuckers.
I know. Sorry, Basil. I thought this would work.
Let me actually do something real quick.
I'll just set
I
up.
did a little.
I was gonna cast
I
Sanctuary, but I didn't know if he was gonna leave or not.
did a little thing.
He did tell me not to kill him, so I gotta listen to what he says.
Even though he is raging, I'm going to say that he sticks to his moral code, at least a little bit. As after he recognizes the fact that you were, impaled, he stomps on the ground, causing a minor tremor, and gets down on all fours and kicks back his hooves as he is preparing a charge through the guards that have gathered around you to offer their apologies for attacking you.
Oh no.
You know that sound effect whenever a bull charges like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the steam.
Yep. Steam. And this guy just cracks into the cobblestone floor and just charges straight through them.
Can I do a thing where like I take off my tarp and I'm like, just kidding, like a bullfighter?
That don't work like that, but I appreciate the funny.
I appreciate that in every campaign, Sim has worn something random as a
Just
cape.
weird.
Oh boy.
I forgot I still had the tarp on.
Let me roll damage real quick. Because they're all within a 20-foot line. Like pins in a bowling alley. they're all knocked either up or to the side as he charges straight through them, and they are all unconscious. Before he stops right in front of y'all and just rises to his full height, towering over her too.
Hey, boss. You got yourself in some trouble.
The rage ends, but just the steam just kind of just out of his nose.
Get get to the shop now.
What do you say? I'm sorry.
Get to the shop.
Y'all, I think we better go to the shop.
Right.
Can I swoop up Gemini again?
I don't think she's gonna say no to that.
I don't want you to get hurt
Look.
by these men.
Blink, the situation seems to be under control.
I'm gonna watch for a few moments until they leave.
You see Durgan actually turn around and start picking up the people that he just bulldozed through and setting them up against the town center's fountain, making
I'm
sure
gonna-
they're in the recovery position.
Do any of them seem to be bleeding out at all?
No, he didn't. Well, if they're bleeding, they're internal, but they're not dying
Okay.
at the very least.
I'll hit any with a
I
spare of
am.
the dying, if I can. Sorry.
Once they've left the area, I'm gonna twilight step further down the rooftops to try to beat them back to the cart.
Does that require you to be in darkness?
Sure doesn't.
How you doing it?
It's sort of like a misty step, so just
Is it
Like a little kid, like beat you.
is it a rapid fire thing? Is it
yeah, it's
At will?
instantaneously. Yep.
is that yeah, all right. Make a stealth check because you're definitely teleporting from roof to roof in the
Yep.
middle of daylight.
$20.
You don't think anybody notices you.
Perfect.
You're like one of those little kids, like when we get there, you're like, what took you guys so long?
Yeah.
You three are all at the what's that place called again?
Wild West
The West Tide House. Yeah,
West Tide House.
it's a dumb name, but I didn't make the map, so blame them.
Just sitting
It's
there,
a
just
good
like
enough
cleaning my
name.
nails.
I don't think things went according to plan, but I'm not sure.
Well, what happened? It was quite a commotion.
Set you down.
Thank you, Basil.
No problem. Durgan, what the heck is going on around these parts? We got people running all over the place. We got men attacking you.
He's not
I
there.
was caught up in the net.
He's not there.
You're not there? I thought he was walking with us.
No, he was staying behind so he can, make sure the people that he just bulldozed don't die.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was walking with us.
No.
All right. So I just sit boredly waiting for him to get there.
I think that if we did not take out every guard in the city, we might meet more.
Y'all saying we should get all the guards every time we see them?
You did that much damage on your own?
He did.
Got a lot of damage on my body.
Oh,
That's who we're here to meet.
Are you still hurt, Basil?
I mean, I'll be all right.
All right.
He
Is she
said that
like
she's
visibly like gashed open?
yeah.
My leg is, right? Especially.
Your 9 points of healing definitely covered up the leg wound, but the puncture wound is she takes her hand off of it and says, "Is this normal?" And then it just starts spewing blood.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I'm like, I don't know, take a look.
Is that normal? I feel a little woozy.
Use a cracker.
Gemini will start reaching for it and kind of stop herself and look over at Blink.
I'll be right. I'm gonna go inside and look for like a bandage inside of the wrap up in.
Let me help. I'll follow her.
You definitely find the first aid kit pretty easily. One of you make a medicine check if you're proficient with it.
I am proficient.
I only have a +1 on
Excellent.
it.
All right, so she'll be making a roll for you. So she'll be patching you up.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
18. Wait. Yeah, 18.
All right. Yeah, it's a patchwork job. Obviously, this would normally require stitches, but for now, at least the bleeding is slowing down. She won't bleed out today.
Thank you, Gemini.
You're welcome.
You're a good new
Uh,
friend.
Blink, are you waiting outside?
Yeah, I'm probably drawing the horses into a less conspicuous location, probably further into the alley.
You two can continue. I just need to know where he was.
That was brave of you to be so forthright with your intention.
Oh, for my boss?
Yes.
Well, you know, he really took me in, really helped me a lot, teaching me everything that he knows.
You are a smith then?
Hmm?
You are a smith? A blacksmith?
Oh, well, I mean, y'all can call me that if you want, but I'm just in training.
Well, he seems to care for you deeply.
Yeah, well, there ain't many of us around here, you know. We say a lot of humans right here, and then you got, you know, there's only a few of us. So we got to look out for our own, you know.
Yes. I have not seen any minotaurs around here.
Yeah, see? Only a few.
I see.
I have an uncle, he lives out the way, but, you know, he don't do too much no more. So I got to make that. I'm trying to learn all this blacksmithing, see if I can make a buck, make a coin.
To help your uncle?
Oh yeah, we don't want to lose our house. You know, it's a modest home, but it's ours.
He'd been sitting in the same spot for a few years. He's so good at playing hide and seek too. Like you can never guess where he is because he's so quiet all the time.
He loves that darn rocking chair. He never gets out of it.
Yeah, that's kind of my Gemini. Gosh, like, oh, okay.
Cut the scene. It's just a skeleton, just in the chair, and the jaw falls off.
What brings y'all over here? Like, why? What y'all saw with your piece of paper asking me all about that Durgan?
Well, I think we were sent to speak with your boss.
I kind of like just hover over Gemini, like in a kind of a little intimidating way, and just be like, "What y'all mean you're trying to get to him?"
A large, imposing figure is just kind of staring down at you now. I'd even say she kind of like put her hand up against the wall behind you.
Blink enters scene.
Blink enters scene, sees this, and very quickly backsteps.
Oh,
In the doorway.
you step in just to see this.
No. He walks in, immediately sees that, turns around, walks back out.
Ooh,
Like
sorry,
all in one
didn't mean to
all in one
interrupt.
motion.
Gemini is like, oh, not to get to him per se. No, we need to speak with him. He, our boss, I suppose, wanted us to speak with yours.
I kind of back up a little bit. I take out a dagger and I start digging under my nails. What's your boss's name?
Yahuez.
Jacques. He's a nobleman.
It's not Shaquez. You shook your head.
No, it is, but you definitely don't know who that is. You've never heard that. You've never heard of a
That's okay.
goofy name like that in your life.
Jacques. There is nothing like that name around these parts. What would he want to do with no Durgan?
I'm not sure. I was actually hoping you could tell us. There is a danger that is approaching the city.
Now, what is this Jacques? What whatever he want with him?
Ah, weird.
I don't know. I'm hoping that your
That's
boss will
what
be
we were
okay.
hoping you could tell us.
Oh,
Is
thank
he
you,
looking to tie him up like the rest of them?
Oh. And Gemini starts coughing.
Is he one of those? Y'all ever hear about them little halflings? The little halflings that be running around. Y'all ever seen one of those before? I heard about them. Them are silly. Is that what is your boss one of them dang halflings?
Gemini just coughing against the wall.
I ain't never seen one alive before. I heard about them though. My uncle be telling me stories about them.
Can I scan the room? Is there anything? What's this room look like when I walk in?
Looks like the entranceway to a weaponsmith store. This is obviously the customer area where they go around browsing the wares. Swords,
like-
axes, daggers, some bows.
Is there like displayed wares out?
Yes, some of them are within protective cases to prevent, being stolen. But a few of the more mass-produced ones are out on like racks and whatnot.
Blake's gonna like walk over and take a rapier off a rack and just kind of inspect it while this conversation's going on.
And you're in the same room as us?
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, he would have probably rounded the corner to go look at the armaments, but
Ooh. I kind of like, I'm watching in a blink on the corner of my eye and make sure he don't steal from my boss, my place of employment.
as this wonderful conversation continues, you all hear large footprints clop, clop, clop start to approach the door. And then the door opens and Durgan Ironhoof bows his head into the room and then closes the door behind him.
You okay, Durgan?
I'm the one who should be asking you that. What the hell were you thinking?
Durgan, I'm sorry. Some guys got me up in the woods. Billy and them tied me up in a net.
Rats.
They told me that you were in trouble with the law and that they were going to execute you, so we had to go in town to try to get you out of it.
That's why I'm trying to tell you to get out of town, so you could avoid this situation. But no, you and your thick-headedness had to come back into town and get yourself stabbed.
Well, to be fair, Durgan, to be fair, I was going out of the town and then I got caught in the net. And then they were trying to stuff me in a bag. And then these two came up with a horse and buggy. And then he did a magic trick and one very good. Don't ask him to do it again.
He narrow eyes you, Gemini.
And just who is this? Hey,
He says he puffs a bit of steam into your face.
Gemini. We were sent here by Jaquez.
His eyes widen a little bit and he steps back.
that old cat sent you after me.
Not. I look at Basil. Not after. We did not attempt
Bull.
to harm you.
I doubt you could, though I'd appreciate you not trying.
I just look over at Blink. Just help.
I'm just like leaning in the doorway now, just kind of observing like the balance on this rapier. I'm gonna like stick it in the wood floor. Do you know exactly why he would have sent us your way?
He just kind of looks over his shoulder, down at the rapier that you just jammed into his wood floor, and then back at you.
What are you gonna tell me? Or are we just gonna stare at each other?
I'm just awkwardly staring at both of them, just going,
Gemini just thinks about how many spell slots
He
she
turn-
has if she to revive Blink after the ass whooping he's about to receive.
He turns back towards you, Gemini.
No.
Since you're clearly the brains of the operation,
Oh, I
suggest
don't know about.
I suppose I should be speaking with you.
I don't know about that. Please forgive my associate. He is
A nurse.
unintentionally.
Right. So, old Bonaparte's calling in on his favor. That it?
To be honest, I have no idea. There is an army that is marching on the city, and we were told that there might be something that we could do. Something that you could help us with.
You need to be a bit more specific than the city. Which one?
I forgot the name of the other city.
Damn.
I know. I thought I had it written down. Was that Calaman or something?
Yes.
Calaman. It will be.
The hell is he doing in a city like that?
You would have to ask him yourself, unfortunately, but I do not believe the city will remain standing by this time tomorrow.
A reason for that? Oh yeah, you said something about an army.
I would suppose you knew something about the dragon armies.
Oh,
Probably where to find them.
Basil,
Yeah, boss.
go upstairs.
What's upstairs?
Your room.
But boss, what's going on?
Let's just do what I say.
She's like, she wanted to be like, but, and she kind of, she goes upstairs. She slams her door though. She's pissed. I miss everything.
I'm still standing in the same spot against the wall.
Durgan slowly meanders towards the counter and just kind of presses his knuckles against it, leans down.
Oh, but if we make it out alive, you tell that old cat that he owes me a favor.
All right.
Was needing to leave town anyways. Not welcome anymore.
If you don't mind me prying into your personal business, why exactly were you
Sure.
and Basil arrested?
He just looks over his shoulder towards you.
Take a wild guess. We're different. We're different in a scary time.
Well, it's like kind of shoot a dagger over to Gemini from the corner.
So you throw a dagger at her? What?
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
just like stare at her.
Oh,
Oh, like, what the fuck?
I think I like grabbed a dagger off the table, like,
This was my plan the whole time. Now that her back's turned.
campaign over.
I just feel the heat from playing. Right. Are you the only blacksmith in the city?
worth of copper.
What can we do? It won't be long until they come back here.
We leave. I assume that carriage out back was yours.
Well, as you put it, that old cat.
Right. There's a guest room upstairs. Get some sleep. We leave before dawn. I gotta go get some things.
Don't get tied up again.
Oh.
He was right next to you when you said that. He just stops and glares at you.
I'd hate to have to untie you a second time.
Start initiative. I was kidding.
Oh, shit.
No, he just gives you the bombastic side eye, and after a few seconds, turns his attention to more important matters and goes to go get some things prepared.
Do you think that will be safe? That they'll be safe until dawn?
Addressing.
What?
Who are you addressing?
You.
The person in the room, sir.
I don't think anything. I think that right now we're not in a fight, so we need to savor these moments.
Were you... Come here for a moment. It looked like your shoulder was bothering you.
Yeah, it's been better. I walk over.
Sit on the table or stool or something, and I'll just start doing a check.
He walks over to you. Click, 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 click. Why don't you make a medicine check?
Guidance.
Yes.
Oh, shit. That's alright. Well, it's a 5 on the die plus 4 from guidance, which is 9, plus 5 from medicine, so 14.
Okay. He suffered a few blunt force impacts at high velocities twice today. You can assume that he has the equivalent of needing to pop his knuckles, but within his hip and his shoulder. A small air cavity has formed in between his joints. So it just needs to be popped in the right direction so it can be no longer clicking.
Lay down on the table.
Why?
She's pulled off her gloves. She just kind of puts them down and looks back. Lay down on the table.
She just kind of smacks on latex gloves.
I set my
down
longbow
your
down and my quiver, and I lay down on the table.
And she's gonna basically put one hand on right above the knee, and then one hand on his elbow, like a chiropractor style. And she's, on 3, I need you to exhale all the air out of your lungs. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, and I push down on both sides, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
By the hells!
Pop everything back into place. That was shit. 7.
Oh no. His leg falls off.
Actually, that's not.
It's not bad.
I think that
It's almost how much damage he took.
Yeah, it's pretty much full.
Alright.
Yeah, that actually kind of feels better.
Basil, you just saw that.
I'm peeked down.
Yeah.
Magic is
I kind of
makes
just
you
like
feel weird.
run up like, why you on the table? What you doing to him?
Fixing his shoulder. It was a little popped out of place.
Oh shucks, it was from that cart fall.
He is,
The way to put it.
but he is right as rain. All is well. We're going to be resting for a moment, but we might have to run any time. And we are. I kind of look at Blink and glance around the room. We are secluded here. Do you need any healing help?
Yeah, I'm still pretty bad. I'm still bleeding pretty good out these bandages.
All right. And I'll cast another first level cure wounds.
How many spell slots you got left?
I have 1 first level and 1 second level. Fucking math. 8 plus 6, 14. My
Well, for doing
Yeah, you have 14 HP.
I went from my worst I could possibly do to the best I could possibly do. And after doing that, I'll kind of sit back against the table and. Sorry that.
Are you able to take the bandage off? I'm not bleeding anymore. Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Of course. I'm sorry. He said there was a guest room. I took a look
Yeah,
at
where'd
that.
Durgan go? Durgan left?
He went out to get supplies.
He got tied up.
What? You say he got tied up? We gotta go.
You hear
That's it.
metal bend in the other room. Just like
Um, I think he's working. I think we're good. Yeah, I'll show y'all to the guest room. Follow me. It's like 2 p.m., isn't it? Why are we going to bed so early?
because you're leaving early.
I don't know that. I was upstairs.
Exactly. Gemini, you just cast like 2 or 3 spells in front of her and she has yet to react to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Blink has. Blink's pissed.
Yeah.
And fuck your old magic.
We are. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as she like shows us where the bed, as we pick this up next time, but Gemini will just immediately just like kind of sit on the bed and like a sit, flop.
Do we only have one guest bedroom? Do I have to show them both in the same room?
Yeah.
All right, Blink, y'all in here with her.
Blink just starts to meditate.
Just see Blink start to hover off the ground a little bit.
Ah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before, but okay.
Should we call it there?
So I guess
Yeah,
I'm-
let's bring it to a conclusion there. You all level up.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, Basil was saying something.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say how she climbed up in her bed, but she don't need to. Level up.
I'm gonna say Blink gets the room to himself and Gemini needs to not be in the same room as the guy.
Oh, how
She can come in
improper.
my room. I got bunk
Ladies are
beds.
sleeping in the same room.
Yeah, sure.
I got bunk beds, but I'm on sleep on top, and the bed kind of bows.
You're on a constant state of fear that it's just gonna.
That's fine.
How about that? How about we end there?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we
And
leveled
with
up?
leveling up. Yep.
Yay! Level up.
Level 4.
Razzles.
Dun, dun,
You get your
dun.
first
Ooh, get
first
it.
ASI or feat, whichever
Yes! Take a feat. Get my
What feat are
wisdom
you guys
up. Be a better
taking?
healer.
Apparently, we need it.
Yeah.
you. Yes.
That was fun.
Well, I'm glad,
You-
Sim, that you're like, am I gonna die on my first encounter?
That would have sucked.
I just became a
You-
sniper.
You have officially dealt more damage to Blink than Blink has taken in the campaign so far.
I think
On
Gemini's.
accident.
I think Gemini's the only one that's taken damage so far, right? And now Blink.
No, Basil's been almost mortally wounded.
Well,
remember?
aside from Basil, like just between Gemini and Blink, I think because I don't think Blink got
Oh.
hit during the first encounter, and then took a shit ton of
No.
damage from Basil. when we first
Yeah.
met her.
Damn it.
Well, no, you
First time
almost
he's-
died.
he-
You almost died in the first encounter.
Me, I did die in the first encounter.
Yeah.
Missed the first encounter. This is a hard campaign.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
Well,
combat
they
heavy
did
campaign.
fight. They did fight a very powerful creature.
Taught him a thing or two, too.
Eventually.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a raid, goblins. Let's see who's up right
Right?
now.
These nuts.
Let's
I
raid.
got cut right here this weekend. You can't see it on camera.
You what?
Ugh.
You have a real cut?
I got cut right here. I got
What'd you
kicked in the
do?
face with a cleat.
With a
What?
cleat?
Yeah.
Was somebody wearing the cleat? That'd be
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. It was in a workout class, and some lady kicked me in the face, and it, like, cut. You can see a little bit right
it was
here.
it was a workout
cut
class.
right
You
here.
fucking.
Why are
Oh, she
you
almost
wearing
got your
cleats?
eye.
Yeah, it was very close to my eye.
Are you okay?
Wait, how did she
Yeah, yeah.
how
I'm
did
good.
she do that? What kind of workout?
So
where-
we were doing plank
It's
jacks,
taekwondo.
and she was like, we were like staggered, and she was in front of me, and her foot came over and kicked me in the face.
Why is she wearing cleats in a workout class?
I don't know, just what she had.
Don't wear cleats in a
Fucking
workout
caught
class.
Me right here.
She
Don't-
fucking.
yeah, that
she
doesn't make
fucking.
sense.
Crane kicks you in the face.
I,
Oh, sorry, that was an accident.
that makes no sense to me.
that makes no sense
Well,
at all.
we were outside. We're outside, so
That's not what those shoes
I
are
don't
for.
know.
Did she think she's a football player?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was just like, oh, my face.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. You didn't lose your eye.
No,
Alright,
yeah, I was just sad we couldn't see on camera.
We are
Oh
going
my
to
God, I
raid
don't mean to laugh.
Old World Charm. They're running their Dungeons and Dragons game right now. So go ahead and give them a hi and spam them a little bit nicely.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go
Rude.
do raid.
Give me your money.
Yeah, so you can be
Not
like
a
Royal
Rob.
and send fart sounds every session.
Oh, you
All
don't have
right.
a raid. We gotta get you a
We'll
raid
see
command.
you all next week, guys. Bye. I know I still have so much stuff I need to have set up.